Well, hello, Facebook, friends, divas, gents, gods, eagle eyes, um, YouTubers, and chosen ones. Happy voting day. Boy, this gonna be some turnout here. But I want to get on here to say right quick. Um, for a lady or a man um, will be together, first of all, their chemistry have to really flow. And what I'm saying is, ladies, we can't come to a man um, with that diva independent attitude. And men, we can't approach the ladies like, you know, like like it's like what I say goes, okay? And what I'm trying to point that I'm trying to make, and I really is not, I'm not trying to hold you up on this. It came in my spirit that a lady will follow you to the moon, or vice versa. I mean, you don't suppose the man don't supposed to follow the woman, but the thing is, I hear a lot of men complain, she don't listen, or she don't want to let the man run the household. Okay, well, you got to really take your time, both of you all, when you first get together. It all of this microwave stuff, you got to know the difference if it's real or is it lust, the hookup. I do understand. Been there, done that. Okay. And people have different results when they meet people on the app. Some people get married. Some people just, it turns out good, and some people it doesn't. And I'm one of those ones. So, and then it's good when you just meet somebody authentically, just at a grocery store, or or wherever that is really nice, when you jogging somewhere in the park and everything. So the thing I'm saying is, men or woman will follow you to the moon. And I'm getting on the ladies too, about the way they act. You can't come up to someone and say, like your wife or your girlfriend, listen, and snapping and going off and all of that kind of stuff. You can't do that, you know, because even with the woman, she'll look at you like you crazy because she may be triggered and dealing with some mental issues herself. We're not taking the time to get to know each other. Okay? This this microwave relationships is just now these days. I really don't even feel like trying to get to know somebody all over. And I'm not even going back. to anybody else. You know, my exes, that's why they named X. That's why they're X. I don't care if it's children's, the your children's your children's exes, I mean fathers and all of that, or your baby mothers and all of this stuff, you don't go backwards. And they could be good people and moved on to somebody that, that is for them. But if you coming at each other a certain way, and then you expect for somebody to follow you, I'm saying even for me, I'm not gonna follow somebody who don't know where they're going. Okay? Yes, the lady supposed to allow the man to run the household. I mean, I think it's beautiful. You meet someone that God put together, and and she's such a nice young lady, and he's such a nice young man, or older. They can be in their 40s, 50s, 60s. Love is love. But like we said before, and some people not marrying for love. But anyway, let's move forward. But the thing is the chemistry. Sometimes we get together for the wrong reasons. Been there, done that. We get together for the wrong reasons. And then a lot of time we just get together and, live together. That's your business or what have you. Um, you get together and it's more like a 50-50 thing. Whatever works for you all. But then it comes to the point when you start having the soul ties of it. The soul ties where you being intimate with each other. Um, if you don't do it the correct way, godly way, then it's not going to work. And what I mean is, first of all, get to know each other, know how to uh, have boundaries and respect. Okay. Talking to the young ladies too. Men, whatever age you are, because we're stuck in our ways. Yes, I'm 58, so I know I am, and a lot of us that deal with the mental health thing, the mental illness, we don't know if we ever get with anybody else. We don't know, because I'm definitely not going to get with somebody else that have the same thing I have, and we think, okay, that's going to be perfect. No, we'll trigger the hell out of each other and been and killed each other if we don't take our medicine on time. And sometimes I just don't take my medicine on time. I might not even take it for the day. Especially when I'm fasting, I may not take it for a day. Because my thing is, I'm not planning to be on that for the rest of my life. Just because the doctors think they, I know it's a business, but I know who God is too. And He just uses us as a willing vessel. Okay. But when it comes to the point we say that she ain't listening and blah, blah, blah. And ladies too, when you act a certain way toward a great man that is a leader and trying to do right, somebody needs to go, and then it could be both, because both of y'all deal with mental illness. Both of y'all need to go and get checked out, diagnosed, helped, or whatever. But a lot of time people's in denial. They'll say, oh, no, ain't nothing wrong with me. All I do is pray and read the Bible. I'm fine. Ain't nothing wrong with God and therapy. That's why God ordained, put people in that. Okay? So I'm just going to cut this short because I'm not finna get in a debate with it. women act like young ladies. There's still some young ladies out there. Take your time, and God will put you and the right man together, and vice versa. God will let y'all know. He'll let the man know this the right woman, and the woman, God will let the woman know this the right man. And when you got that right man, mm, 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 that woman will follow you to the moon. And I can't say that more than I can't say it enough. And what I mean is the fruits of your spirit, where you would know how to treat her, vice versa. Everything is a two-way, but he is what it says in the Bible. You know, definitely, we will follow that man lead, and especially when he know where he going and his purpose, and you all treating each other like y'all human beings. And even with the voting part, it shouldn't even be no division. Ladies, in your household, when the man is the leader, whoever he goes for, you should, as baby, uh, however he vote and whatever however he, you have a paper that has you know, the part where it shows you who to vote, who's running. You all should discuss this before you all go. He may have to go another time. You may have to go after work or another time within that week. Or if y'all go together like it is today, babe, who you vote for? You all already should know that in the household. So, babe, whoever you voting for, I'm right there with you. I'm serious. If he want to vote Democrat and all down Democrat, fine, you do that. If he want to do Republican on down, you supposed to let him lead. You do the same thing. I don't care what your belief is. I grew up around watching my parents, my grandparents rather. They stayed together. They slept together in the same bed to the day they died. Well, she died first, and he flipped the mattress and laid back down in the bed. Now, I'm not saying granddaddy was perfect. My grandparents, had a home right there on Bankhead, and my grandfather was a Baptist reverend, so he wasn't perfect. As I found out some things when I got grown, he sure enough wasn't perfect. But that was my granddad. I love him. My grandmother, I used to go and sleep in between them and stuff. So I say all of this is my grandmother was a housewife, and I saw when he came in, he took a bath, she ran his water. When he got out, he put his underwear on, and she dried him off, and he would sit right there in that chair in the hallway, and she dried him off, and greased his legs and took feet down and help him with his socks on and stuff. And when she cooked, he went and she handed him his plate. And my mom did the same thing because I used to watch my mom, cater to us, when I had friends or we had a family gathering together, and she and my grandmother, or she cooked or what have you, she would fix the plates and place them down on the thing. So, but I still didn't know how to be a wife because I was an only child, but I seen all of this, but that's another video. So I just want to say that little bit right there. You know, ladies, you are ladies. Okay? That's what my mother taught me. She was so classy, you know, and was taught me how to sit and all of this kind of stuff like a lady. And we have failed, some of us as parents, and we supposed to be like, you know, how the ladies be the mothers of the church, but you supposed to be the mothers and whoever if they adopted, you know. So I just want to say this: please respect each other. I'm not getting on nobody, but the man and the woman. I'm not taking any sizes because I'm talking to myself too. I can't come at him with all this, and then we get mad and he go, you know, he picks someone else and all that kind of stuff because the way we acting and vice versa. You know, if the man get all, you know, listen to me, listen, all that kind of stuff, and you know, like you got a mental illness problem, you know, that just not gonna work because somebody, you know, I have to practice what I preach, and I have to practice to stay calm because if I allow somebody to trigger me, then I'm out of control. I'm not in control. And I like to be in control of my emotions. Because yes, we are emotional. Y'all already know that. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Because I'm gonna cry. There's no excuse. I don't have to apologize. I'm not gonna apologize. But the thing is, we have to do our part as well. And if this man is going off on us and all that kind of stuff, you got to look back from the first day y'all saw each other. What was it that you seen in her and vice versa? If you, as a man, looked at her because her chest was this way and her shorts was up there and she had this going on and that and showing all of that, you know, I know at times, even me, you know, if whenever I go to an event like I were in when we went out the country, when my god sister took me out the country, she sponsored everything. It was so beautiful. Even I wore a little low cut, you know, for that evening. You know, we was just having fun because I really wasn't there to meet anyone. I'm just enjoying, you know, because that was my first time. I'm just not in that mindset right now. But still, God, I don't know what God got in my future. You know, all I know is right now we are working on ourselves. And if you already married, boundaries and respect. And like I say, ladies, we can't go up to the man with all of this disrespect and all of this. Men, you know, be careful of your tone. Because like I say again from the get-go, you all are off balance anyway. If you going by what you saw, how she dressed, that's a red flag right there when you first meet, you know, first impressions. Or she could be going to the store and she might have thrown on something, but that's no excuse. She don't have to look like she finna, you know, stand out there in the street or something. Men, ladies, when you meet that man, if you looking at how he built and his chest and all of that, because you know men are visual, and you know, and you looking at how he, you know, packing and all this stuff in between his legs and stuff, and then you know what that is. Then you're like, hey, can I have your phone number? You know, a woman would walk right up and say, you look good. Can I have your phone number? You know, and I'm sure he'd be like, yeah. So y'all know what y'all thinking then. And then later on, then that's when y'all run into bumphead clash. Because she's looking for a partner and he's looking for whatever he's looking for. He could be just interested in a hookup, and she may be looking for somebody to help her with bill or whatever. Well, that's messed up from the get-go. So that's why it don't have no boundaries nor they have respect for one another. Because, you know, your house is out of order, period. Nobody respecting nobody, and nobody's going to follow nobody because of all of this foolishness. And like I said, if it's two people that is mental ill and don't realize they have all of this going on with them, and what is it, trauma and stuff back from the childhood and stuff, they already in denial. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm gone. What's wrong with you? And all that bullshit, and all that kind of stuff. It's something else wrong with you. The way people come at you and talking and snapping and all that mess, man. I hold my mouth, and I have to hold my tongue, literally, because in my mind I say, well, I'm just talking to this person temporarily, like if I see them in person or whatever. I don't live with this person. So it's not like I can hear them all day and every night. You see what I'm saying? And especially if you done smoked a blunt or whatever you smoke, and then you drink, you drunk, and you trying to talk and everything, and even with the lady too. And then they don't realize when they drinking, they saying all crazy stuff and bamming and slamming stuff all everywhere and stuff, and they don't realize what they doing. And that lets me know then I can spot mental illness a mile away. And this is what my Facebook, YouTube is about. Us as mental illness is real. It's real. And so the next video, I'm going to be speaking on stigma of the mental illness, stigma, the way society look at mental illness. So I want to thank you all for listening. If you're on my YouTube, please subscribe, message, comment, whatever you think of this, like, so it can bless others. It don't cost nothing to do that. And share and hit the notification anytime, every time I upload. And that's every day. This is about educating from my experiences and what I've observed, and great resources that is on my Facebook and on my community page, in my YouTube, and look at my description, okay, to email me. I want to hear your story. I want to get to know you personally. Some of you all I already know. I do understand you just supporting. I'm just talking to the ones that are new. Jesus love you, and so do I. Be blessed.